What's the word, peoples? It's your boy John back at you with another reaction video, man. I got 15 times rappers got exposed by interviewers, man. And from this thumbnail, I'm trying to figure out why they got academics on there. Like, who is he to say somebody a killer or not, though? Like, bro, you got your whole success career off of talking about killings in Chicago, bro. You are nothing. Let's keep it 100 right there. But yeah, we're gonna get straight into this video right here. Let's see what they talking about.
One rapper attacked an interviewer for exposing a secret he planned to take to the grave. And Gunna tried playing dumb when an interviewer exposed him for being on Crime Stoppers. These are times rappers got exposed by interviewers. And we gotta start things off with the Island Boys, because the Island Boys were on the Danza Project not too long before coming on the show. The clip of them kissing each other on the lips went viral. The YouTuber known as La Mike was also on the show, and he asked the Island Boys if they were gonna kiss it out since they were arguing. That's when they get pissed and stand up, letting La Mike know that they'll whoop him for bringing that topic up.
Oh, you kissed your we made millions off it. Hey, you know,
so you suck your,
hey, you know,
I got a question.
No.
Would you suck your for being honest?
No. But listen, check this out. You notice how when this topic got brought up, that's the only thing he could talk about. That's the only comeback.
Yeah, that's the only thing you're gonna say now.
Busting your
Finally,
Josing all of you.
You
Josing, right?
Pause.
Bro,
That's New Orleans lingo for like.
Yeah. Man, he asking the real questions though. Like, why did y'all do that, bro? That's like gay incest. And y'all twins. That was just weird, bro. That was just weird. That was, at that time, that was one of the weirdest things going on the internet. I don't care how much money you made off of it. That's just crazy, bro.
I'm joking.
I know what Joseph is.
Hey, but first of all, I kicked you and you didn't. You finally not musty too. Finally not musty.
All right, bro. Y'all gonna kiss it out or like what's good?
After things calmed down, one of the Island Boys was having a conversation with Danza about how he didn't really care what none of the haters had to say about him and his bro. Danza says if they feel that way, why do they get mad when someone brings up the topic of them kissing each other? Basically exposing that they feel some way about what they did, since they get sensitive when someone mentions it. The Island Boys then let Danza know that they'll tear up all of Danza's podcast equipment for still talking about that topic. And they almost throw hands.
They gotta say, man, they're gonna hate on you regardless.
But you said what they gotta say.
Yeah.
That's what you say, right? But at the end of the day, let's keep it 100 because we got both of y'all here too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So what's going on with you two kissing each other and shit?
Bro, shut your up before I break this.
Hey, yo, that I would love to see you try that.
Bro, what are you
Hey, I would love to see you try that. You sticking up in front of the
It'd be funny though, like they straight up act like they could really fight though. Like, come on, man, we seen the Charleston White fight. I guess after that fight there, it was like, man, we ain't gotta stop talking crazy. Like we really could do something to somebody, but.
And it seems like the Island Boys aren't the only ones who got exposed by an interviewer for kissing someone, since the same happened with Birdman. Because Birdman was on Revolt Big Facts podcast, and Jade asked him about the viral pics of him kissing Lil Wayne on the lips. But Birdman seemed to handle the question way more professionally, since he's been in the industry longer, explaining to everyone that Weezy was like a son to him, and that the kisses were nothing intimate, and that he only did it because he feared he'd never see Weezy again due to the life he was living.
I always looked at Wayne as my son, and I always looked at it like, because I was in the streets, and I thought this might be the last time they ever see me. I was his father when he didn't have a father.
The video only gets crazier because one rapper almost popped an interviewer for exposing something that would mess up his street cred. But this next rapper got exposed for lying about turning down a $5 million scholarship to focus on his rap career instead. In 2023, Big Boogie went on Bootleg Kev to kick it with Kev, and they talked about Ja Morant, CMG, how we got a scar, and a lot more things. About getting to know about Boogie, Kev wanted to know what college Boogie went to, and that's when Boogie made up a crazy lie, instead of just keeping it 100 with Kev.
Where'd you go to college?
I ain't go to college, but I turned it down.
Oh.
Yeah, I turned it down just to do this, just to grind from the rap.
So you had an opportunity to do the drug thing?
A scholarship and everything.
Where at?
I think it was like in Jacksonville. Yeah, a big band in Jacksonville. It's a big college though, and they offered me like 10 million or something like that, 5 million, something like that.
Wait.
A scholarship.
Okay, but not $5 million. They offered you $5 million to play the drum?
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Like, what, like, you know what I'm saying? But I was just so younger, like,
Wait.
I didn't know what it was.
Are you sure they offered you $5 million?
I turned it down. It was a scholarship, like, I had to go to school for this decade.
But you would get $5 million?
Yeah.
A year later, Kev invited Big Boogie back on his show and exposed Big Boogie for capping. So Boogie eventually cleared the air and let everyone know that the scholarship wasn't for $5 million.
The last time you were here, we went viral.
Yeah.
Greatest drummer of all time.
Yeah, gotta be. I gotta be walking on water.
And you saw me, I was just like,
Yeah, for real.
damn.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
He hard.
But Boogie ain't the only rapper who got exposed by an interviewer for lying about how much money they're worth. Back in 2019, Soulja Boy went on The Breakfast Club, bragging about a ton of things he hadn't worked and had done. So Charlamagne decided to call out Soulja for one of his lies. In 2016, Soulja posted on his IG that he had just signed a $400 million deal. And if Soulja Boy wasn't lying, that would have been one of the biggest deals in hip-hop. So when Charlamagne asked him about it, Soulja stood on it and continued to back it up. The deal was worth $400 million based on what people thought the company would be worth in the future. But at that time, the company was only worth $51.8 million. So Charlamagne let everyone know that the company was only worth $51.8 million. So Charlamagne let everyone know that Soulja shares were valued at $2.5 million.
Announced you had a $400 million deal with the World Poker
That was
Fund.
fact. What is what?
You said it was an $80 million a year contract for 5 years for in-flight.
Google it. I still got the contract right now. What are you talking about?
Well, the company said it turned out that it was just shares that were valued at $2.5 million.
Well, millions is millions, bound baby.
No.
After Charlamagne shut him down, Soulja said millions is millions before eventually admitting the truth about the deal.
You can't say 400 million and the stock is only 2.5. That's a big difference.
Millions is millions, my baby.
All right, if the IRS come to you, I bet you'll change your tune. God, you got a $20 million tax lien. No, millions is millions.
Come on, man. Money is money, Shaw.
So that was a real deal. It just wasn't.
That was real, Charlotte.
It wasn't the initial number you said.
Yeah, but it was real, though.
But at least what Big Boogie and Soulja Boy got exposed for wasn't anything that messed up his reputation, like some rappers. This next rapper flipped out on an interviewer after the interviewer exposed the rapper for not being a real street cat. Because Young Bato was on and exposed on the Trapland podcast with Coco. And Coco used to be someone he kicked it with heavy up until their recent fallout. So halfway through the Trapland interview, Coco started going off on Vado, saying he was just another clout-chasing rapper and that he wasn't really about that hood life. He also let Vado know he let their beef slide, since if they both went at it, Coco or one of his people would get bodied.
Ben's bad. Now, me and Ben was arguing on the internet. I knew he, right? I knew he. So what I do? What's called? I baited him. Oh, you trying to act tough for the internet, so you pulled up to a crib that I'm not even at. Could have spanked you. I know exactly where his ain't no street. Ben not from the hood. Beat the out of Ben.
Vado clapped back since he wanted to prove to Coco that he was about that street life. And that's when Coco said that somebody had yet to shut him up for talking trash. So Vado decided to shut him up and threw him an uppercut.
And the only reason why I let you rock and we left it alone, you know why? Yes, on my soul. The only reason why left you alone and left you rock, you know why? Because if me and you go at it, somebody gonna die. On my soul. Alone. Yes, sir. On my soul. Hey, yo, listen, y'all. I've been doing for 4 years, y'all. I've been talking to everybody who has ever.
And Coco might not have been the only one who really got exposed after what Vado did to him for downplaying his street cred. Bobby and Amir also had something exposed by an interviewer that messed up his street cred. Because when Amir first came into the rap game, he let everyone know that he was a gangster disciple. But after leaving Alabama and moving to Cali, Amir changed up his whole demeanor, basically making it seem like he was a Cali dude. And during Namir's No Jumper interview, Adam brought up the topic of Namir jumping from GD to Crip and couldn't explain the reason on how he actually went from GD to Crip, basically exposing himself as a fake banger.
How you go from GD to Crip? It happened.
Yeah. Where you said that?
It happened.
And then they laughed super hard, which made it like seem funny even to people who might not have thought it was funny, right?
Like a put on and a put off don't exist, or a put off and a put on don't exist. But and it's like that. We ain't gonna talk too deep into it, but it's just like, what the
But was your GD career that serious that you had to get put off? I feel like you were so young at that point that it wasn't even like that, right?
I mean, like, nah. It's real life.
I don't know. No GDs that would be like, yeah, you could do that, bro. Why you lying, bro? In front of the world, you lying. I don't know where they from, but...
Okay.
It's just real life.
Okay.
You know,
I'm underestimating it.
Everybody that I was with that was already GD was out here. So it was kind of like, you know what?
Really?
Yeah. Like, and then, you know?
And whenever the other people on the show tried to get Namir to go into more detail on how he flipped gangs, he would consistently let them know that he ain't gonna talk about it.
We ain't gonna talk about it.
On the same day, put off and put on?
I'm gonna be honest, brother.
Nah.
GD,
talk about it.
BD, Vice Lord,
Like,
it doesn't California.
The thing about it, wait,
it's
before
not
you
gonna
even say
last so
anything,
long.
Fatty, before you even say anything, I want a dead homie, you talking about some, oh, he's getting extorted, oh, he's paying the Crips to be a nigga in LA, like, what the
Pay who, brother?
Pay who? Oh, naughty.
Pay who, brother?
Like, what the
Pay attention.
After getting exposed by doing this interview, the comments clown Namir, saying things like, he never switched gangs. He just changed the GTA crew is all. He moved from Grove Street to Ballas, since they knew he was capping and isn't about the real gang life. Now, let's move on to Diddy, because while a lot of his secrets finally are being exposed to the public back in 2018, people were still unsure.
Speaking of Diddy, man, I never watched the 50 Cent documentary on Diddy, so I want to react to it. If you want me to do that Diddy interview, the Diddy documentary, go ahead and put it in the comments, though. We're going to get straight to it, too. Go ahead, spam up the Diddy documentary in the comments. Let's see what it's about
his sexuality. Diddy got straight up exposed during his Breakfast Club interview, and people just didn't take it seriously back then. During the interview, Charlamagne questioned Diddy about a compilation video that had been posted on the net in which Diddy was saying some very freaky things. Diddy tried playing dumb as if he didn't know what Charlamagne was talking about. But then, Charlamagne pulled up a clip of the video and left Diddy embarrassed and speechless.
When you was with Nori and Fab and Jada and everybody, they made a compilation video of you because they said you were sounding real suspect on the interview.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Of course I didn't see it. No, I didn't see it.
You didn't see it?
I swear to God.
Come on, man. You saw that on World Star and on the gram.
Check this out. I was coming off of being in Miami a night of partying. I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure.
Play some.
Hey, yo, listen, yo, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
When you move my bag.
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping.
That was you.
Scrambling.
What? You said, I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for.
That sounds like rape.
Hey, man.
What?
I don't know what I was.
Diddy tried explaining to himself how he wasn't a weird freak, but he was obviously nervous and said that what he said was just reckless talk.
Nah. I mean, I was
You don't
called,
go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like.
I'm
you
sure
know,
we can put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's compilation.
We have a bunch.
Charlamagne.
Yeah. I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. Like, I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care.
That wasn't the only time Diddy got exposed for being a weird freak during the interview, because Charlamagne brings up another situation where Diddy was asking rapper Fabulous why he didn't want to party with him, as well as a similar conversation which went down with 50 Cent. Because 50 was on the Breakfast Club a week earlier, and he also confirmed that the thing with Fab was weird, letting Charlamagne know that Diddy had once asked to take him shopping.
That's one thing, one person in the industry, bro, you do not want to play with 50 Cent. He is the most pettiest. I don't think I never, probably except for Tupac, the pettiest person in the rap game is 50 Cent. You do not want to get on dude's bad side, man. You gonna, bro.
You know what he's saying is like Fruity. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what the f***? What'd you just say?
Diddy responded to that saying that he only wanted to give 50 some new clothes.
And he said you did the same thing to him. You asked him to take him shopping.
Yeah, I thought he needed some clothes. What? I'm a nice guy.
Yo, why are you and Fifth just...
Hey, yo.
Why y'all got...
But that isn't the only time Charlamagne exposed a rapper during an interview and made a rapper play dumb, since they knew it was a clip out there showing that Charlamagne wasn't lying. Back in 2020, Gunna went on The Breakfast Club through a Zoom call since the pandemic was going on. And while on the show, Charlamagne brought up a situation where Gunna was on Crime Stoppers, since he wanted to know more details about why Gunna was on the show. But Gunna tried playing dumb and told Charlamagne he doesn't know what the F that is about, and that he never was on no Crime Stoppers and never stopped a crime.
Well, talk to me, Gunna. Talk to me about this Crime Stopper video that everybody's circulating. They trying to use that against you. What was that about?
I don't know what that's about. I don't Crime Stopper well. I ain't never stopped a crime. Never.
So that's not even you on that video?
Yes, that's me, but that wasn't on no Crime Stopper. I don't know what the hell thing about, because I wasn't in no case or nothing. So, like, just saying, like, oh, you snitched on who? I was never in no case. See what I'm saying? But, you know, it'd be that go back to the internet. I don't really be feeding into it because I don't know. I'm really from the street. Where I'm from, like, if you snitch, bro, this is paperwork. This document. See what I'm saying? I already kept it. Gonna be about nothing.
Gunna said he was never on Crime Stoppers, but the video says otherwise. Because after fans found the old video, it clearly says Crime Stoppers. And that's what Gunna said while on the show.
Bonnie Benton's younger cousin, Sergio Kitchens, says Benton is on trial for murder simply because his friends turned on him.
But Gunna ain't the only rapper in this video to get exposed by an interviewer for being a snitch, because the same happened with Chicago rapper FBG Butter. Because unlike Gunna, but didn't keep his cool and upped his rod on the interviewer for bringing that topic up. FYB J-Mane decided to bring FBG Butter on his platform since he and Butter are close partners. The interview started smooth since J-Mane is asking questions anyone could answer. Midway through, J-Mane brings up snitching and King Lil J, and this is when Butter starts to get frustrated. At first, J-Mane pulls out a mousetrap to troll Butter, and he lets J-Mane know that he needs to chill out.
Now look, bro. Another thing for your...
They was calling him Italian beef and Pepsi, man. That's the craziest thing in the world. Italian beef and Pepsi.
For your rap.
Boy, what? Come on, folks. Stop playing with me, folks.
This a mousetrap.
Man, I don't know nothing about that. Shorty, my
Lil J told me you was a rat, bro.
Before you touch that, talk about this. Timmy, you making me mad, brother. I love you, folks. I'm trying to show you love on camera, folks. I ain't gonna never flaw you out. But this again, you flawing me out, folks.
Bro.
That's goofy. That's clown, man. We gonna start. What you say? We gonna start there?
Then, after Butter tells J-Mane to chill out, since he's actually cool with him and doesn't want to take things there, that's when J-Mane continues to bring up Lil J, one of Butter's ops that he fell out with.
Hey, you stay talking. Get you, man, for what you trying to give him some money for?
I'm saying
he stop my money. I'm not finna keep talking about this and what this. It's like I'm arguing with my boyfriend and I ain't no folks.
Alright.
On 10th grade, folks. It's like I'm keep going back and forth with Lil J and what Lil J say.
J-Mane then pours out a block of cheese and sits it on the table. Since J-Mane and other rappers around Chicago know that Butter snitched on Lil J and his mama, which is why they started beefing. So once Butter saw the block of cheese, he upped his Gen 5 and cocked it to make J-Mane chill out with all the trolling about him, since he real deal doesn't like that dude.
It's a lot.
Come on, J-Mane,
bro.
Folks. Come on, G. Come on, folks. Now that's too far, J-Mane. We gonna start with this too far, J-Mane, folks. What? That's too far, folks. What is that, folks? Come on.
Bro.
Hey, we going, Splash.
This an interview.
I gotta have the handlers with, man.
Bro,
me and the handlers gonna go, man.
Bro, I'm just...
Me and the handlers we gonna slide, man.
Right.
That ain't handling the business.
Bro, sit down, bro.
You ain't handling the handlers, man.
Bro, this a joke, bro.
Man, ain't no joke.
Bro, stop pulling out
You
pranks,
what?
bro. Y'all overdoing
You know
it,
what
bro.
they...
Thankfully, J-Mane was the one interviewing Butter, because if it was someone else, things would have probably ended bad. That interviewer might have lost their life that day. And FBG Butter isn't the only rapper who got exposed by his friend during an interview. Lil House Phone was on No Jumper, and they got into it during the interview over an interview Adam did with a trans woman named Gracie Jane. Gracie claims they hooked up with House Phone, and House Phone expected Adam to edit out that part of the episode to keep that part out of it since they were friends. But Adam didn't really take it into consideration. He uploaded the raw vid since he was trying to get the video out ASAP.
It's not about him, it's about me.
I have a feeling that this will soon be about him.
Oh,
I'm going to be hearing a lot about this.
And people, this was sledgehammer. Take it up with me. I don't give a.
I would like to say the same, but it seems like I'm worried about people calling me a bad friend for just not editing this and putting it out. They're gonna be mad at me, but I'm just.
He's gonna be. Well, how about this? If you're mad at him, I think I'm mad at you because you're being a bad friend to me by acting weird and shady, acting like you didn't do some shit you did do, and you know you did.
I've been friends with him for like, and I just don't want to be like out.
The truth is the truth.
Well,
no one cares.
But should I tell him? Should I give him a warning? This is coming. It feels kind of weird to not.
The interview blew up, and people figured out that Gracie said they hooked up with House Phone by reading their lips. House Phone was on a podcast with Adam the next month. He confronted Adam about exposing him, since he felt like Adam played him.
Being a good friend, bro, you sold me down the river for 40,000 views, 50,000 views, bro.
You really think that?
Bro,
Like,
you
actually
permanently altered my life. Do you understand
saw
that?
those text messages,
You
and you really
permanently
believe that I did
altered-
that to you on purpose.
I don't believe that you did it on purpose. You handled it poorly afterwards. You didn't hear the sincerity in my voice. You didn't hear the worrisomeness in my voice.
I did, and
I
that's
feel like
why
you-
I told them to delete it.
Delete the whole interview, Adam.
I mean, in retrospect, yes, I wish we did that.
It's all I wish afterwards.
I can't
had to
predict
talk
the
to my
future, dude.
sister about this.
No, and
My
you know
sister
how much
has
that
nothing-
bothers me?
My sister has nothing to do with any, bro.
I agree.
She had to call me because my other family members was worried that I was gonna commit suicide, Adam.
But things only got worse because House Phone let Adam know that Adam also disrespected his mom in another interview. That's when Adam brought up that he paid for House Phone's mom's funeral. And Adam exposing this really pissed him off. So he threw a drink and attacked Adam for being disrespectful.
It's gonna look like you cared so much, you wanted to edit it, but that's just not the truth, bro.
I mean,
sat there
but
and
we
I
have
called you.
everybody in this office can confirm
I
that
don't
that
give
is
a- I don't
supposed to go.
It's not.
Yeah, bro.
Do you hear how you keep saying shoulda, coulda, woulda?
I'm talking about what actually
Supposed
happened. I know how bad
No,
it
you're
is
not
that
talking
it
about-
happened.
you're
I'm
not
talking
talk-
about the fact
you're
that we
not talking about what
tried to
happened.
make it not happen.
It don't matter about what tried to do, Adam. It's about what happened, bro.
And yeah.
And then let's move forward to that apology you gave when you're on the news. You're talking about, yeah, he's been going through the mom, he's been going through the health. Talking about the person that raised me, that birthed me, my best friend that died. Oh, he's been going through the mom.
But are you actually acting like I have some kind of disrespect for your mom when I paid for the
First of all-
funeral as soon
first
as
of
it
all-
happened just because.
Come on, bro. Not here, bro. Not here.
But now, let's move on to Soulja Boy again. Because in this next interview, academics exposed Soulja for lying just how he did with Charlamagne. Because during the interview, Soulja was pissed with who they were comparing him to. And he tried saying he didn't know who Kanye was when he was younger. But a picture came out showing Soulja linked up with Ye, showing him love.
Oh, wait, 16. I told you my face. I didn't even know who he was.
I'm hearing we can't.
Yo, you were wrong about Drake.
Then, a few more minutes into the interview, academics brought up when Soulja was mad that Drake took a lyric from one of his songs and used it in his own song. But academics exposed that Soulja Boy did the same exact thing with the lyric, since the lyric that Soulja rapped was a lyric that he took from Shawty Lo.
I seen on Twitter. I told Drake everything he know. How? They said he took from you took from Shawty Lo.
Now you sound retarded.
He rapped it in 2005. I'm a man.
But when academics exposed Soulja for stealing the lyric as well, it pissed him off. And he went off on academics and said that's what he's talking about
Everybody
with all the
knows
BS.
that.
And he didn't want to admit that he took the lyric from Shawty Lo.
It's a whole different line, bro. It's the same cadence. No, it's a different line. I don't give a. He didn't take that line. But he didn't take that line from Shawty Lo. He took it from Soulja Boy. How you know he took it from Shawty Lo? Because he told me. Stupid. So why you ain't give credit to Shawty Lo? Why would you credit Shawty Lo when that was my line? So Shawty Lo put you. No, that was my line. Hey, you try to pull up shit behind it. Now everybody knows Drake stole my flow, bro, and that's the end of it. He took a line from you, and you took the same line from another. Man, you fat as. Now, how you put him on? I want to know how you put him on.
Because Shawty Lo dropped I'm the Man in 2005, and he rapped.
I don't know what y'all been told.
That was joint right there.
What's up? That's what happened.
Then, in 2008, Soulja dropped his song and rapped.
What's really going on? Soulja Boy up in this thing, I'm ready. What's happening?
Once exposed, Soulja didn't really have a valid clapback when academics revealed the facts. Now let's move on to Lil Dump from the NBA camp, because he went to No Jumper to do an interview so people could get to know more about him since he was starting to take rap more for real. But during the interview, Dump was throwing up, and he didn't want to let anyone watching the interview know the reason why he was puking. Because when Adam questioned Dump on why he was puking, Dump told Adam something deep in life is causing him to do that.
Anything in particular stand out?
And Dump wasn't sober and was trying to hide the fact from everyone that he was taking pills very badly. Adam exposed to everyone that Dump was trying to get clean from the pills or dope, and that the reason that he was throwing up was due to him having withdrawal.
So what just happened? What just happened?
Something deep in life that, you know.
Man, you way
I'd
too
rather
young
not
for
talk
that,
about
bro.
it, but
Do you
I can talk to you about it personally as a person, you know what I'm saying? But some, you know, things deep in life.
But I'm just talking about you puking or like the fact that you're kind of drunk, right?
No, I ain't drunk. I'm sober.
So what are you going through right now?
Just some deep things.
You trying to get clean? You trying to get clean?
Get clean?
Off of some other
Yeah, type at the same time, but
what is it, perks?
if I'm trying to get clean, I mean, nothing.
Right.
Not at the moment, nothing.
So what do you think made you puke?
I'll talk to you about it.
But not the camera?
Not the camera.
Then they continued and tried moving on with the interview, but Dump ended up puking again. And after that, Adam had to end the interview due to how bad he was puking. And since the smell was horrible.
Popular music and rap, right?
You can say that.
But you'd rather go in more of a mainstream direction or something more general?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Yeah, that's bad. That's pretty bad. Shorty way too young to be throwing up and having withdrawals off that dope, man. That's crazy, man. But yo, let me know what y'all favorite moments on this, boy. I think mine is the line about the 50 million and the 400 million. Those lines were just outrageous, man. Let's just keep it right there. But yeah, man, let me know y'all favorite moments on this video in the comments. Make sure you hit that like button hard, bro. And if you're new here, hit that subscribe button, man. Let me know what y'all want me to react to next. And I'm going to get up with y'all in the next video. Peace.